Hello guys, hello. It has been a while, but I'm back again. So this is our first. Is it our first stream in 2026?
Yes. It's the first one.
Okay guys, it's good to be back. So what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be analyzing gold, BTC, Deriv synthetic indices. Basically, that's what we're gonna be focusing on. So in the meantime, if you're watching us on TikTok, make sure you like this video. Make sure you like this video and also share. So what I'm doing currently, before we start, I just want to share our live stream on our social media platform. So you're also free to join our social media platform. So we have a what you call it, a Telegram group. We also have WhatsApp group. So let me just share these links so that we can get started. So that's what we're currently doing. I'm sharing this. So we have a Telegram group and we also have a WhatsApp group. Then we also have our VIP groups for signals. If you're interested in signals, we give Forex, we give gold, BTC, and the Deriv synthetic indices, your booming crash, your volatility, your jump, your step. We give signals on this platform. So that's what we're doing currently. Okay, let me just share. Can you please share on WhatsApp?
Send on Telegram.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with gold. So in our previous session, we were able to catch these moves. The first one was this buy. I think it was for last week. We were able to catch this buy and also the sell that we got from this particular area here. We had a sell and it reached this particular area as price was dropping down to cover this gap before it can proceed to move upwards. So that was one. We're able to catch this sell and we're able to catch this buy. I think that's what happened last week. Then today, what I'm thinking is this. Okay, if I'm gonna go on the H4, okay, what I've noticed is this: we have an imbalance, we have a liquidity void on this particular area, and I'm anticipating gold to keep on pushing upwards. So what happened on H4 was this: we saw price coming to this particular area here, where this area was used as a resistance, and then price dropped, and eventually it was able to break this particular area here. So we normally trade continuation, support and resistance. Then we also saw a break and retest here and price pushed upwards. So that's what happened on the H4, and then price pushed to this particular area. Then when price dropped, it came to the same area here. So we knew that price was now ready to move upwards. So we're anticipating on the H4 price to keep on moving upwards and reach this particular area and continue to move upwards. So because of the walls that are taking place in the uncertainty that is taking place in the world, I think gold is going to be bullish. So that's what we are anticipating. Then we saw a little bit of here with a break of structure, change of character, and a break. As price continued to push downwards, we also had a lower high, and price created a lower low. In this particular area, we also had a break of structure as price continued to move downwards. Then, when price was able to close above this particular level, our previous lower high, we also had a change of character. So I'm anticipating price to push upwards and react to this particular area. Why this particular area? If you come on this particular area here, if you check here, we also have a supply zone. So I'm anticipating that price should react to this supply zone and then push upwards, push downwards. Why? Because we also have a gap and an imbalance that we have at this particular level here. Then from there, when price reach this demand zone, we're anticipating price to push upwards and break this particular level and create a new higher high. So that's what I'm anticipating in gold. So that's one. Okay, so that's it with gold. So if you go on the 30-minute time frame, we can clearly see that we want to sell when prices reach this the 30%, the 50% of this supply zone. That's why we want to sell, because it gives us a better reward and reward to risk ratio. So that's what we are anticipating here. Price should push and reach this particular level, then we get a sell, then we target this particular level. From there we're going to be buying. So basically that's it with gold. Let's quickly go to BTC. So we clearly in 2026 we created a new indicator, which is the EUPORIA indicator. So we're able to catch some beautiful setup in BTC. Let's go to BTC using our new indicator, guys. Those who are interested, please visit our website. So this is our website. Our website is www.dcfxtrading.com. So that's our website, and the new indicator is now available on our platforms. So the new indicator is now available on our platforms. So if you visit, this is our website. Our new indicator, this one. This is the new indicator. It's currently going on special. So take this advantage to get this amazing indicator. Come on. I don't know. Is it the network or okay? It's fine. Come on. So what this indicator does is this: it gives entry and exit signals. It gives entry and exit signals. So it's the new indicator for 2026. It's called the DC EUPORIA indicator. It's called the DC EUPORIA indicator. So it trades all financial assets. You can trade BTC, you can trade gold, you can also trade Forex pairs using this particular indicator. So visit our website to get more information about this indicator. So let's go back to our analysis. So with BTC is clearly bullish. It's moving up, and we're anticipating that it should continue to move upwards. So what I notice is this. So in BTC we are bullish. So what I noticed is this: with the demand zone, there's a possibility that price can drop and come to this particular area here. Price can drop and come to this particular demand zone and then continue to move upwards. We have seen, if you look at the price action in this particular area here, price is just moving down. It's bearish. We can see some big bearish candles. So that means there's a possibility that price is currently making its correctional wave. Then we anticipate that this correctional wave should end at this particular area where we have this demand zone, and then price should continue to move upwards. So this is our analysis in BTC USD. So we're going to be a little bit fast. Then let's go and look at Forex. Let's go and look at Forex. So I'm going to start with Euro USD. Euro USD. So if you're watching us on TikTok, please make sure you like this video. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen if you're watching us on TikTok. If you're watching us on YouTube, guys, go to our, if you want to join groups, go on my bio. There are links there that will take you to our website, links that will take you to our WhatsApp and Telegram groups, and also links that will take us to our YouTube channel. So just visit our bio on TikTok to get this amazing. So I normally start from the daily so that I get my directional bias. So the reason why I'm dropping down to the daily, I want to understand what is taking place. So we are looking at the Euro USD. We're currently looking at the Euro USD, and we can see that the price has been moving up. Price has been bullish on the daily. We are moving up, and we can also see, even if we move to the H4, we can also see something here. On the H4, what is taking place here? Okay, we were bullish. We can see a series of higher highs, higher low, higher high, and a higher low. Then let me see here. We're not able, yes, we're able to make a high. But what I've seen here on the H4 is this. Price is closed below the previous high low. What is this indicating? A possible reversal. There's a possible reversal on the H4. We can see we now have a change of character in this particular area here. So the first thing that you do is to understand your directional bias. The market sentiment, yes. You want to understand what is taking place. What are you looking for? Are you going to be looking for buys or you're going to be looking for sells? Then in this particular area, we also have the BOS. So we are focusing on the technical aspect of this particular trade. But you know, when it comes to Forex, well, the fundamentals plays a major role. The fundamentals also play a big role. But some people say that the fundamentals are there to accelerate what is taking place when you look at the technical aspect of this particular asset. So looking at this, we have a change of character here, and what is likely going to take place is this. And I can see that we also have this particular area here where we have a demand zone here. We have a demand zone. So what is likely going to take place is this. Price is going to, then from there, price is likely going to drop, come to this particular demand zone, and then it will push upwards, come to this supply zone, and then it will continue moving down. Why am I saying that? There's a likelihood that price is going to move down because of this change of character, market structure shift in this particular area here, and then price should continue moving down, creating lower lows. So that's what I'm anticipating here. Coming back to the 2 hour, let's check what is there on the 2 hour. So price is likely going to drop further. 1 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour, we have this particular area here. We have a supply zone on this particular level here. So price is likely going to push upwards, reach this particular level. But we also have another supply zone. Let me go on the 30-minute time frame. What is the possibility of price? Okay, let me check using my Fibonacci. I want to know where exactly the retracement is going to end. So if I'm going to use my Fibonacci retracement tool, I can see this is the area where we have our 61.8 and our 50 0.5 of the Fibonacci. So there's a high possibility that price is going to retrace at this particular area here. So where we have this zone, so that's our supply zone. This is our supply zone. This is our supply zone. So basically this is what is going to take place. So analyzing this on the lower time frame, we can narrow down our entries and see clearly what is taking place. So I'm anticipating that price will drop, come to this level, reverse and come to this particular level, and then it will drop. So this is what I'm anticipating. So let me go on the H1. My main worry is this. I can see a small fair value gap just above this level here. and above this particular level here. We also have a fair value gap. So we need to wait patiently to see which area exactly is this price going to react with. Because I can see on the H1, we also have a fair value gap here. This one. So you just need to be cautious because price might move upwards just to cover this gap and probably react with this demand zone. So these are the areas that we are going to monitor. As price approaches these levels, we need to monitor. There is a fair value gap here. Price should move upwards to close that fair value gap. So when you're faced with such a situation, what do you do? Apart from just analyzing the markets, we also give education. We are also teaching. So when you are faced with two supply zones that are on top of each other like this, what do you do? One, price might react here, give you an inducement at this particular level, and then it will continue to move upwards. So this is my final take here. Price, when it drops, it will come here, react a little bit, then drop a little bit, then push upwards, and then eventually it will move like this. Why? Because we also have a fair value gap on top. Then it will drop. So I'm anticipating something like this. Because of that fair value gap, price should move further up. You see? So this is what I'm anticipating here. You can see we also have a demand zone, this one, on the 15-minute time frame. If you just want to be more precise, see this demand zone here. Use that one for entry. Might a little bit reverse, then to push up, and then we have the big. Okay, something like this. So that's what I'm seeing in EURUSD. Okay, in the comment section, I would appreciate if you can tell us the asset that you want us to analyze. So we've looked at EURUSD, we've looked at BTC, USD, then we also looked at gold. Let's quickly go to Deriv synthetic indices. We're gonna look at which asset should we look at? Let's look at VIX75. We had a very good setup. In VIX75. This one. This was amazing. We're able to take this sell, and as you can see, price moved further down like this. So what I'm anticipating now, since price has given us a break of structure, again at this level, this is just indicating that there's a continuation of the bearish trend. So let me just hide this for the meantime. Okay, looking at this chart, when price returns, so we'll be looking for selling opportunities. We're ignoring any buying signals. We are looking for selling opportunities. So when price reverses or makes a correctional wave, there's a likelihood that price is likely going to react with this particular level here. This is the level where price is likely going to react with. So we have a supply zone here. Supply zone. So in VIX75, we're likely going to experience price moving downwards. There's going to be a continuation of this bearish trend. So what I'm anticipating is this price should return to this particular level here, and then we can sell and move down with the price here. So our stop loss. So we're just looking for selling opportunities. We are looking for selling opportunities. Our stop loss just above this recent level here, and then we can target the price, this the what the swing low that is going to be created here. So currently we just wait for price to return to this particular area here where we have this supply zone, and then we should target down. So going to the 30-minute time frame, we can clearly see where how price is going to react. Let me just put this level here, stop loss just above this level. Okay, so this is the plan. This is the plan. So since price is moving down, we should be looking for selling opportunities, and this particular area here gives us a very good area. Why? If you look at the price action at this particular area, it's balanced. It's balanced, and here this is where we have a fair value gap. A small fair value gap is here, and price should cover that gap before it can proceed to move upwards. So because of that, I'm anticipating that price should move up. After some time, price should move up, and then here we get a very good selling opportunity. So this is VIX75. This is VIX75. You should be targeting a 1:2, something like this. It will be fine. So in VIX75, this is what I'm anticipating. This is what I'm anticipating in VIX75. Yes. Okay. Let me just take a picture. So this is the signal that is there in VIX75. So the most common mistake that most people normally make is this. They want to chase this impulsive wave. They want to chase this sell. It is already passed. You missed it here when price return to this supply zone. So what the best thing that you can do is to wait for price to return to this supply zone. Then you can take yourself from there, and then that will be a very good trade. One of the qualities, the most important qualities for you to be a successful trader is patience. Most traders, they lose because they're not patient. They can see this movement. It is already passed. Wait for price to return to this particular level. Then you can sell. Then you will be safe. Now chasing a sell at this particular level, price will just reverse or retrace, and then it will be able to what? You will be in a huge loss. So guys, take this time, if you're watching us on TikTok, to just tap on the screen. If you're watching us from YouTube, make sure you tap on the screen. Just tap on the screen. Let's take this time to tap on the screen. So this is the VIX75 setup. This is the VIX75 setup that we have here. Okay, we're going to look at which asset are we going to be looking at. So I want your suggestions. Which asset you want us to look at? Take this time to tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Let me just check what the people on YouTube are saying. Do we have any messages? Yes, thank you so much, guys, for joining us on YouTube. DC, your voice is very low. Yeah, because I'm not using a mic. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not using a mic. I'm still trying to sort my things. It has been a very long holiday. It has been a very long holiday. Okay, which asset do you want us to look at? Let's go to booming crash. Which asset? I'm gonna start with crash 900. Crash 900. Non-sleeper, thank you for joining us. Flexstone, thank you for joining us. King Kong. Fayez, thank you for joining us. King Kong, thank you for joining us. Nosibo, thank you guys. Thank you so much. So, Crash 900 has been moving up. It has been moving up. So my question is this: it has reached this particular level here. So what is the possibility of price? Okay. Do you think it will continue moving up? Do you think price will continue? So this is on a daily. We all start our analysis from the daily. From the daily, we have seen this. We can clearly see this. Okay. Price at this particular level here pushed upwards, gave us a higher high, dropped down, gave us a higher, a high high. Okay. So if you look at this, price was able to give us a break of structure. So on this particular level here, we had a break of structure, a BOS, and then from there, why is it taking BOS? So where the BOS's price gave us a new higher high, and then price dropped beyond the previous high low, gave us a change of character. So this is on the daily. So we had a change of character here. Then from there, what did we have? Price gave us a high low, then dropped down, gave us a change of character, a break of structure. We also had the BOS at this particular level here. So with the BOS, so on the daily, price is moving down, and then from there, price pushed upwards here. So there is a possibility that where price is currently on the daily here, price might push a little bit up and then start to drop downwards. So I'm anticipating that move should occur. Then, so let me just remove this. Then looking at this again, we had a small base with price dropping down, drop, base, drop. So this one is a continuation pattern, drop, base, drop. We had a small base here, this particular level here. So this marks out our daily supply zone. So we had a supply zone here where we had this small, we had a drop, then a base, then a drop. So price coming back to this particular level here, there's a likelihood that price is likely going to reverse. And we should also use the confluence that we are getting from the trend line at this particular level here. You see where the trend line, and we also have this supply zone here. So looking at crash 900, we have a supply zone. Price is currently on a supply zone. We have a supply zone here. Okay, and price is likely going to reverse from that particular level. Why? Because if you check on the left here, we had a base, a drop, base, drop. So this becomes our supply zone. Then coming back to the H4 here, let me remove this. I think that this is the area. This is the area. So previously, price came to this particular area here, and we saw price reversing from that particular area here. You can see. So price returning to this level here, signifying that there's a possibility of price reversing at that particular area here again. So I'm anticipating that if you look again in the at the price action, if you look at the price action here, let me remove this. So our target should be this low. So if you are able to catch this move, I think it's gonna be perfect. I think for the greater part of this, greater part of this week, I think we should see crash 900 dropping downwards. In crash 900, when it comes to catching spikes or trading, it gives a lot of money. It gives a lot of money. So if you can catch this movement, I think it'll be good. It'll be good. So can we look at this and find we have a supply zone here, a fresh supply zone, which is this area. Price has not closed above that level here. Go on the H2. I think it's very clear here where we have this level here. Let's see how price is going to react. Do you think price is going to move further up and react with the trend line and drop, or price is going to reverse immediately from this level? Okay, so that's the biggest question here. H1. On the H1, what do we see? So looking at this price action here, we are still bullish. Price is still moving upwards, and we haven't seen any sign of price reversing here. Let me go on the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, what do we see? We see price still making higher highs, higher low, higher highs, and high low and higher high. So the bullish trend is still intact. So we are still moving up. We're still moving up. We don't have any sign of price reversing and coming down. So looking at this price action, looking at this, we should wait. We should wait for price to give us a clear sign that it's now moving down. I'm gonna mark this particular area here. Why? If you look at this particular level here, it has been used multiple times is a confluence, an area, a key zone. You see, price has been failing to break this level. Then it was able to break it, and it failed to break it the second time. You see how price was moving, and then it was able to break it, and it came back, use this as a support. Then it came down, use the same level as a support. So this is a key zone. This is a key zone that we have. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm just gonna mark this level. So what I want to see is this. What I want to see is this. I want to see price coming down, breaking below this particular level, probably coming to this level. Then it must give us a retest, and then it moves down. So this is what I'm anticipating in this particular level here. It should come here. Then from there I can take myself and then target that level. So this is crash 900. This is crash 900. This is what I'm anticipating in crash 900. If we are going to be aligning with the daily analysis that we had previously. So we'll be looking for a sale at this particular level. But as it stands, we are not going to be selling because price is still moving upwards. So we should always trade with the trend. Trade with the trend. Okay. So that's one. So guys, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you follow us on TikTok, and make sure you also like this video so that we have the energy to come every day and give you this analysis. So this is what we are seeing in crash 900. This is what we are seeing in crash 900. So in the comment section on TikTok, which asset do you want us to analyze? Which asset do you want us to analyze? Tell me which asset do you want us to analyze, guys. Which asset do you want us to analyze? Okay, so this is crash 900. Yo, yesterday I was watching Chelsea playing against Man City. Yo, Man City, they're very strong. Very, very strong. And they're playing very good soccer. But I think they missed a very good opportunity to capitalize on a weak Chelsea. They don't have the new coach, and they were supposed to win that game. In the last minute, Chelsea was able to equalize. I celebrated. I support Chelsea. But what are the chances of Arsenal winning the league? Now this gives Arsenal a big advantage because it widens the gap between Arsenal and Man City. Because the only team that I think is a big threat in winning the league is what? Is Man City. What about Aston Villa? They've been very consistent. Now they're playing in Champions League, and now they're on the is it number 1 or number 2, number 3? I think Aston Villa. Will they be a threat in winning the league? Because I think from what has happened, Arsenal now has a big advantage. They are now a little bit safe. Which team do you think is going to win the league? Okay, someone is saying VIX10 1S. Yes, we also had a setup in VIX10 1S. Okay, so let's look at VIX10 1S. So this was the signal that we gave. I think we gave it in also our free platforms. We also had, we gave this signal in our free platforms. So like what we always do, let's start from the daily and see what is taking place. Okay, what I can see from the daily is this. For some time, price has been moving up. It's very clear. Price has been moving up. We can see price dropping down at this particular level here. Gave us a what? A high low, gave us a high, and then dropped beyond this previous level here and gave us a lower low. What is this indicating? A change of character. Then price pushed upwards, gave us a lower high and created a lower low. So looking at this price action alone, this tells us that price has shifted direction. It's now moving down. But this is on the daily. So what I'm anticipating is this crash, volatility 10-1S should continue to move down, further down, and give us a break of structure, a continuation of the bearish trend. So we should be looking at selling opportunities in volatility 10-1S. Volatility 10-1S. So what is currently happening is this price should break this level here. So the biggest question is, why is it you exited at this particular level? I'm going to give you my reason why I exited here instead of targeting this particular level here. So I was supposed to target here, but I saw on the 30-minute time frame there was a small, you see price even now is struggling to go beyond this particular level. I saw on the 30-minute time frame that we also had this small demand zone. You see price has been struggling. Price has been struggling. If you look at it here, to penetrate beyond this particular level here, because we had a small demand zone here. So once this one is taken out, how are we going to trade this? Let me just do this. So with that supply zone, so what I'm anticipating, eventually this level is going to be broken. This level is going to be broken and price should come to this particular level. And we are anticipating a reversal. Where is price going to, okay. Once this has taken place, we should look for a level here, which is this one. Why this particular level? Because I'm looking at a level where there's an imbalance close to the supply zone. If you look here, we have a small imbalance, and just above that small imbalance, we also have a supply zone, which is this particular level. So if I look at this at the, so basically what you can see is this: we had a drop and a small base at this particular level, and then price came down. So there's a possibility that price should come to that base and continue moving down. So that's why I've marked this particular level. But before that takes place, price should first of all take out this low here, so that it gives us a lower low. Once that has taken place, price should then return to this particular level here, where we have a supply zone. It's very clear on the 30-minute time frame, that supply zone. So we should be looking for selling opportunities. But now it becomes tricky. If you look here on the left hand side here, we don't see an imbalance here. So price take it normally takes what time to penetrate beyond this particular. It would definitely take time, but I know eventually price should break this level here. If you look at the price action on this particular level, we don't have a clear imbalance here. The price action is not nice, so price might take time to go beyond this particular level here. But once that is taking place, just wait for price to return to this level here. It's very clear on the lower time frame, and then from there you take out your sell. So what we're trying to do is this: our overall market sentiment on the daily time frame is what is bearish. So we are trying to align our higher time frame trend with the lower time frame. So we are currently looking for sells only. So coming back to the 30-minute time frame, coming back to the 30-minute time frame, we can clearly see that we have this particular level here, and price, okay, on this level, price should break and come to that level, and then continue to move down. So we have a supply zone here. So we have a supply zone here. So we want to see price coming to this level. Then we're going to target this particular level. It depends with where exactly this area is going to what? This price is going to drop. So here we also have a fair value gap. The reason why price should. So we also have a fair value gap just above that, just below that supply zone. So which team do you think is going to win the AFCON? South Africa is now out. Which team again? But I admired how, which team played against Morocco? Was it Tanzania? Yo, they played a very good squad. Yo, that team can play. It was unfortunate that they conceded a very silly goal. Was it a silly goal? It was a mistake. They were supposed to be given a penalty, but it was a soft penalty. Yeah, you don't expect that. You know, those guys are the host. You don't expect them to lose. Maybe they might lose now, but they're playing very good football. Morocco are playing very good football. Cameroon, yeah, they played very well. They're playing very well. Senegal is also playing very well. Which one is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Which team do you think is going to win the what? The AFCON. Okay, so this is what I'm anticipating in VIX 10 years. So which asset do you want us to analyze? I think I will only take one. Let me just check on YouTube what people are saying and which asset they want us to analyze. I think it will be the last one. But just as a reminder, guys, in 2026 we have our new indicator, which is the EUPORIA indicator. It's there on our website. Is www.dcfxtrading.com. So you can also get this link on our bio on TikTok. If you're watching us on YouTube, there is a link of this particular indicator that is there in the description. So just go and visit and watch this amazing indicator. It trades all financial assets. You can use it. It was mainly designed for 5-minute time frame. You can also use it on 1 minute and 15-minute time frame. Guys, this is the game changer. If you have been losing, guys, this is your opportunity to what? To start winning. Get this amazing indicator. It gives entry and exit signals. It has a trend filter, so it's one of the best indicator. So you can also use it to trade booming crash on the 1 minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, even 15-minute time frame. Then let me show you guys how this indicator looks like. Let me show you guys how this indicator looks like. So this is basically this indicator. So it can trade your Euro USD. This was gold. It can also trade BTCUSD. It can also trade NAS 100. It can also trade all Forex pairs. It can also trade Deriv synthetic indices. You can also use it to trade world trade assets, for example, pain and gain. This is the game changer, guys. So it gives you an entry, it gives you an exit. Then it also has a trend filter. Then if you look at it here, this was okay. These were different assets. Then we also had Euro USD. So this was not Euro USD. This was gold. You can see it gives you an entry, then it gives you an exit. The exit is like a scissors. It means you need to cut your trades, you need to exit the market. Then this was gold again. Then this was crash 900. You see, it gives you an entry here, and then it tells you. I think when it comes to scalping in booming crash or in pain and gain, it's very difficult to know when exactly you're going to exit, so that you avoid being caught by spikes. So this one gives you a clear entry with this gold yellowish arrow up arrow and the dot red dot. Then this scissors, that's your exit signal. Then you can also use it to catch spikes in booming crash. You see, this is the signal to sell, and then you can see you're also going to be catching spikes. So when it comes to catching spikes, one of the difficult things to do is to know when exactly are you going to exit, where exactly are the spike going to end. So it will tell you, okay, we are done with the spikes, so price is now moving upwards. But I know a lot of people are going to make use of these scissors. That okay, if I'm done, but it's not exactly how this indicator was intended to be used. Okay, let's look at another one. This is crash. You can see a buy signal and an exit signal at this particular level here. So in 2026, we're also going to be updating our spike detector. We also have our spike detector, guys. It's there on that website. We are going to be updated. We are going to give it an exit signal, and we're also going to give it a stop loss. It will tell you where you're going to place your stop loss, your entry, and your exit. So we're going to be updating our spike detector in 2026. But in January, we'll be talking about the EUPORIA indicator. That's the main thing. Then in store for you guys, we also have 2 new trading strategies for mobile traders. We're gonna be dropping them today. Just check on your make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you also follow us on TikTok so that you don't miss out this great opportunity to make use of this mobile strategy. Okay, let me just quickly go to YouTube. There's no suggestion. Which asset do you want us guys to analyze, or are you done? Are you done? Which asset do you want us to analyze? So I'm just also checking the comments that are there on TikTok. Which asset do you want us to analyze? So I'm waiting for a suggestion. If there are no suggestions, guys, okay, someone is saying boom 500. Let's quickly look at boom 500. So this is going to be our last indicator, last analysis. Then we call it a day. So yes, big boy. Okay, what I can see in boom 500 on the daily is this price has been bullish. It has been moving up, giving us higher highs, higher low, then a higher high. So at this particular level, we had a break of structure, showing that there was a continuation of the bullish trend, at this particular level here. Change of character here. Hello. How are you? Okay, then from there we also had a change of character as price closed below this change of character is here. What am I thinking? Change of character. Go to mom. This was a break of structure here. So what I'm anticipating is this. Where once you see this price action, it means that there's a possibility of what? Of a reversal. There's a possibility of a reversal. Price is likely going to start reversing and move downwards. So on the daily, we have seen price giving us a what? Price is giving us a what? A lower low here. So we're anticipating, if you see the previous 2 days, price has been bullish. Price has been telling us that it wants to move upwards. If you see, we have a lot of red candles. Price should move up just to correct this particular level here. So using the Quasimodo level here, we can get an entry. I will just mark this particular level here. Sorry. I can see a Quasimodo, but I'm not sure if we have an what do you call it? Price gave us a high. Then if you look here on the oscillator, price is giving us a low. So this is indicating that we also have a divergence here. So that suggests that there's a possibility of price reversing its trend. It's now moving to a downtrend. So that's something that I can clearly see from there. So there's a possibility that when price retraces to this particular level here, let me just mark it, price is likely going to reverse. But I'm going to find where exactly. So we also have this level here, 1. Then above it, we also have that level, the supply zone here. So these are the 2 areas where you need to watch. So if you're going to be trading Boom 500 today, what are you going to be doing? Let's go to the 4-hour and see exactly how price is behaving. So on the 4-hour, we don't see much. Price is still dropping. Let's go on the 1-hour. On the 1-hour, what do we see? On the 1-hour, what do we see?